YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber, and thank you guys for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And we'll be doing a concise review with the new Babyliss Lithium Fx Clippers. This is the new version of them. So let's do the unboxing and let's see what we got. When it comes to my concise reviews, the first thing I like talking about, it is the price. And when I went on Babyliss Pro's website, they first had them at, it was $174.99. However, for all those that got it sent to them, they got like this display card, and I believe it said $159.99. So I'm guessing it's between, I believe it's between $175 and $160, depending on where you get them from now. But I got mine for $175. But it's not a bad price. As you guys noticed, that Babyliss came out with of course the original FX Clippers and then the Low Pros. These are probably the low end. I believe these are so-called the low end Clippers of that lineup. However, we're going to get into this review and I'm going to show you guys if this is a concise review that is going to stay on the station or not. The second thing I like talking about, it is the power and the battery life. The power on these, it is 6,500 RPMs, which is definitely not bad. A lot of clippers seems to be 6,500 and up when it comes to rotary motors. And when it comes to the battery life, I believe it's a 2-hour runtime, which is somewhat on the low end. I mean, that's probably like the lowest that we probably wanted to have. But the power is definitely there, the 6,500 RPMs. I definitely like it. And I also definitely like how this thing sounds. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm gonna turn this on right now. It sounds real quiet. It's like a humming, which I definitely like. And even with this blade, I'll talk about the blade a little bit later. You can hear, the hair being cut. So that's a plus. That's the information on the power and the battery life. It's definitely a rotary motor, 6,500 RPMs. It's a lot quieter, but it does have the power, has the torque, and the battery life is 2 hours plus, so-called. Some people might get it, a little bit more than 2 hours. Some people might get it right at 2 hours. The next thing I would like to talk about, it is the blades. Let me tell you, when it comes to the blades, I got faked out, y'all. I definitely thought that these bad boys was the premium, but as you see, these are not the Babyliss premium ones, but they just have the gold shiny part, which is cool, but I thought it would have been dope if it came with the premium guards. But if the Low Pros didn't come with it, and they're more, I can't see these coming with it as well. So it's not that much of a biggie. I already have the premium guards, so I'm good with it, coming with the regular ones with the gold signage and all that other stuff. But other than that, the guards are okay, of course, but they're not like the premium guards from Babyliss or the Wall premium guards as well. All right, the next section we're going to talk about, it is the design. Now, if you guys notice, this bad boy is thick. However, it does have like a different shape to it. It is an interesting shape type of clipper. However, the design of it, I love it. I love the black and the gold, with the gold blade, with it got that hexagon, you know what I mean, design to it all over it. It's even on the lever, the click lever, which I think is kind of dope. I do like the feel of it. Interesting. They do have these two parts right here in the back, in the back, and these are rubber. So I don't know, I'm not sure why it's there, but it does feel good in the back. Pause on that. Now let's get into how wide these things are, like the ergonomic of it. Now, I thought, when I open these up, I'm like, man, this is too big of a clipper, like the width. But when it fits in my hand, ergonomically, this is probably one of the best ergonomic clippers that fits well in my hand. I have big hands, so this fits well. I have a place for my thumb. This area, this little indent right here, I like this because where my finger lays, I can really easily just like flick with it. I don't know, you'll understand it once you get them, but it does fit well in my hands. If you have smaller hands, I'm not sure, but if you do have big hands, these are definitely a real good clipper that fits well in your hand. Another thing I didn't really care for was this part of it, like where the charging goes into. I wish it would have had a stand. It definitely does not have a stand. Wish it had a stand, but it probably would come separate. That iPhone life. Get a charging dock without the wire, get a wire without the charging dock. But it's cool. I definitely don't mind it. It has the LED indicator down here. Also, what's down here is the click lever. Now, big hands. I gotta go all the way down here to push it up, push it down, and sometimes I gotta grab it with the other hand to push it up, push it down, because it's like really like it's not indented out, so it's just like all one. It's even within the side, so it kind of, there's a struggle with the power. I'm not sure why they did it like that. A button easily, here, switch up right there, would have easily did the job, but I guess they wanted to do something different, so it is what it is. Other than that, that's what I have when it comes to the design. If Ergos and the Bevel had a cousin, this is their cousin right here. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's shaped. I feel like this is shaped like both of them mixed together. This is definitely a cousin, they family, So that's what I got for the design. Now, when it comes to the performance of these, I was surprised how well they did perform. I was expecting them, since they're on the lower end, I guess, so-called Babyliss lineup. I feel like they would have struggled with something, but honestly, I have not struggled with these at all. They're definitely great with bulk fading. I actually love these for fading. They're like, I like these as much as the caliber 50 cal BMGs. These are some great fading clippers, just being honest. Really, really great. Bulk work, they do take down bulk good. It's not a problem. Are they the best at it? No, but they get the job done. And I like that about this clipper. And I like how quiet they are. I like how you can hear the hair being cut. Some of us barbers like hearing, the hair being cut. I know I didn't say this in the detail, but it's a click lever, and I thought it was like the JRL one where you can't see like the little small clicks. It seemed like it's like inside how they did it, but Babyliss did it. It's just real small on the outside. You can see the little notches right there. So it's not on the inside, it's just real small notches on the outside, which I thought that was cool how they did that. But I do like how it performs. I love the click lever. It does zero gap well, and when I balled out, it's not a problem. I don't know, I did want to talk about this too before, because sometimes I'm not sure if you guys have a problem with certain clippers fitting behind the ear perfectly. These fit behind the ear perfectly, just because how it's shaped. I'm not sure why or how, but I can easily get behind the ear with these well, and I don't gotta do all this crazy stuff, but these fit behind the ear really well. But anyway, that's just me. But performance wise, these perform well. These are not a clipper that I feel like you will grab and be like, nah, I don't like how they cut. I honestly feel like you would like how they cut. Now, the only thing that you might not like about this clipper, and to be honest, that's the next section, is the blade. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's just not much of my preference. I do like the gold about it, you know, the gold, but I do like a fade blade more than a taper, you know, blade. But this does have a little bevel to it, but you know, it's okay. Like, I have not changed this at all in all the haircuts that I did. So like I said, it's not that much of a problem to the point I'm really going to change out this blade. But the one thing I don't like about this blade, it does get hot. So you're just going to have to do your foundational work first before you put your guards on, because these will heat up. That's what I don't like. And just for that, maybe down the line I might switch out this blade, because I don't care for how hot they get. So that's what I think about the blade. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's all right. Now, another thing before I get to the next section, I've been observing Babyliss cutting blades, and they are changing it just a little bit, but I want to see more of a significant change, because I'm kind of curious. I just want to see how well they will cut if they switched out the cutting blade just a little bit more. Some of the new other companies have been doing such, so I'm just curious if Babyliss focus on the cutting blade just a little bit more, just to see how well they will cut with different cutting blades. All right, so let's talk about packaging. When it comes to packaging, out of all this, you know, the setup that they have, this is probably the most basic packaging that they have. It's just a regular box. I mean, you can clearly see the clipper, but it's nothing that they did that's really like, oh wow, this packaging is dope. It's cool packaging, it's just okay. As you guys see, it comes with the cord, it comes with these fake out premium guards, and that's it. I wish it came with a charging dock. I think this was happening for me. Once Stylecraft and Caliber, honestly, both of those companies, majority of all their clippers come with a charging dock. I'm getting so used to that now that I feel like every clipper should come with a charging dock. Especially, I definitely say especially at $200, most definitely. But even maybe $160 and up now, you know what I mean? Because even their trimmers come with charging docks. So that being said, I wish that every company can get on the bandwagon with charging docks. I mean, I don't see the harm in that, other than, you know, selling them separate. I mean, it at least should be an option to add, you know, to buy this with or without the charging dock. It should be an option. But anyway, that's what I think about the packaging, and let's get to the next one. All right, y'all. So when it comes to the Lithium Fx Clippers, for the concise review, are these something that will stay on my station or not? And honestly, these will stay on my station. I honestly grabbed these faster than I grabbed the Low Pros, but I just switched out the blade on the Low Pros, so we're gonna see what's going on with that. But I do grab these before the Low Pros now, and they're in my top 5. They are in my top 5. Y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but it is what it is. It is all about preference at the end of the day. But these definitely have a spot on my station. I definitely like how they cut, and I have no problem with it. So thank y'all for watching this concise review. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are thinking about grabbing these or not, and tell me why. Thank y'all, love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.